Has Warren Industries ever considered conducting their business internationally? If so, how do we even go about this, and which country would we choose? Well, after thorough research, I have concluded that China would be the perfect candidate to choose. The main reason I say this is because their economic growth. Their economic growth in the past 10 to 15 years has been awesome. Not only have they kept up with the United States, they might have surpassed us. As operations manager here at Warren Industries, I see every day how all employees are striving to do their best and make sure Warren Industries is at their best every day. I believe if we conduct business with China, we will be expanding our business, but at the same time, making it better for all employees here. But before we go into that, I'd like to talk about give you a little background on China. First, I'd like to talk about their education system. Second, their attitudes towards the United States. Third, their morals and values. And finally, their technological improvements they have sustained in the past 5 to 10 years. First, their education system. Well, to start off with, the literacy rate in China for men is 96%, and for women, it is 88%. Now, those are great numbers as far as literacy rate is concerned, and I believe the reason why their literacy rate is so great is because their government has put so much emphasis on the education system. They put much emphasis on subjects such as economics, math, and science. The reason I believe they've done this is because they realize how important these subjects are towards the future of China and how important they are to the business world as well. And the way a student goes through schooling is very similar to the United States. The student starts at 6 or 7 years old, continues on to grade school, and then to junior high, and then to high school. After the student graduates high school, they have the option of pursuing a career or going to college. The only problem with college in China is that China is so big that not all families can afford it. This is why the Chinese government has set up many scholarships for students so they can give them a better opportunity to go to college and pursue what they want to do in their lives. Second are the attitudes of the Chinese people towards the United States. It would seem as though in the 1990s that the attitudes towards each other were not very good. They had conducting ideologies and domestic policies, and it just led to a relationship that was just not very good. But in the 21st century, I think all of that has been put on the back burner. I think both countries realize how dependent they are on each other, and they realize how important each economic growth is for each other as well. Third are their morals and values. In China, they like to conduct a low context culture, while in the United States, we like to conduct a high context culture. For example, in China, it would be considered disrespectful to look someone in the eye while you're having a conversation, while in the United States, that is considered very respectful. So my solution to this is that we should just follow the standards in China so we can have smooth operations and not have any problems over there. And lastly, I'd like to talk about their technological improvements. Their improvements in technology have been so great in the past 5 to 10 years. Their inventions such as the electrical car and the hybrid car have done wonders for them. Not only are they sustaining their growth, they are possibly surpassing us, and they probably will in the next 5 to 10 years. So, in conclusion, we went over some background on China, which includes the education system, their morals and values, their attitudes, and their technological improvements. And lastly, I'd like to recommend that we conduct business with China. And I see no negatives in doing this, and I think this will help expand Warren Industries in the future. Thank you.